Currently driving from Dublin down to Waterford. I need to pick up some gear for some work on Monday. So once I pick that stuff up, I need to travel back to Blessington in County Wicklow for work this evening. After that, travel back to Dublin and have to travel to Cavan tomorrow morning then. It's a lot of driving this week, but it's good, I can't complain. I like driving, I get to listen to all my podcasts. Currently listening to one called The Adventure Zone, which is a Dungeons & Dragons podcast. I've never played Dungeons & Dragons or had any interest in it. I just heard this was pretty good and it's brilliant. I am about 40 something hours into it and it's a great listen, really, really funny. The guys are brilliant in it. Oh man, the weather looks a lot less sunny up here. So the gear I'm picking up is a bunch of GoPros because I need to rig a car out on Monday for a kind of Carpool Karaoke style thing. But I think it's just more of a discussion while a bunch of guys are driving. So there's 3 guys in the car and I think I have 4 GoPros on the windshield, and then all of the guys are going to be laved into a multi-track recorder. And that's it. I just need to rig the car, shoot it, and get the audio, and then I hand it off. I'm not editing it or anything, which is very handy. So yeah, let's check out this gear. I have an order put in. Yeah, Darragh. Thank you very much. Cheers. I'm traveling up to Cavan for the shoot today with the show I'm working on. After that, I have to travel back to Galway to pick up some more gear for the shoot tomorrow. And then I'm either going to travel back to Dublin tonight because I think it's a 9 o'clock start in the morning. So it just means I don't have to get up as early. I get a bit of a sleep in, but it completely depends on how I feel when I get back. I shall make that decision later. There are 2 toll plazas going up to Cavan from Dublin, and they're not even like 40 minutes apart from each other. Scandalous. Take my money, you bastards. Because of my lifestyle at the minute, I'm constantly on the road. This is actually the only real time I'm getting alone time to do anything on camera and talk. So yeah, if it's shit and you don't like it, let me know, because I'll try and do something else. But this seems to be some sort of a workaround I can do. A little piece of camera, fill you in on what I'm doing, and then when I'm actually doing stuff I can show, I'll try and show that as well. All I'm using at the minute is the GoPro with a crap suction cup. I'm using my phone to record the audio, but I have a little SmartLav Plus that I'm using. It's okay. Like if I talk too loud, and you can probably hear it every now and again, the mic distorts. It's really annoying. There's no way of turning down the actual sensitivity of the mic. You can just change down the dBs of what the phone is taking. Jesus, rain, where is this coming out of? So yeah, if I do decide to drive to Galway and then back to Dublin tonight, it's a long fucking day of driving again. My back is going to be in bits. But yeah, I'll see you in Cavan. Back to Dublin. Driving up to Sandyford to this Toyota place. I'll stick this GoPro in my pocket anyways and see what I can get. Because it's an interesting little look, and it's a very cheap way of doing a Carpool Karaoke style show. You know, GoPros are relatively inexpensive in the grander scheme of cameras that you could use in rigging a car. So yeah, I'll see if I can get a few shots of it. So I have this car more or less rigged. I might be putting in one more GoPro. That's on a tight. This is on a wide. That's on a tight as well. And I'm probably going to stick one more right here to see a guy sitting in the back seat. I have a wire running down the whole way down the door frame in to down here where I have batteries, and they are D-tap connectors plugged into USB, which are powering the GoPros externally so they won't run out of battery. The same on this side. comes down into the back seat here, and I have a big IDX battery connected again. So I'm powering 2 GoPros off each battery. It'll probably do 3, but I think the draw might be a bit more if I was to put 4 on one, because I was having an issue with one not charging before. For sound, all I'm doing is each guy is getting laved with a Sennheiser G3s, so nothing too fancy, and it's going into a multi-track recorder. From my car then I can monitor what's being said in the car by just hooking up. I'm using Simon's Sony wireless pack because that has a monitor out, and I can plug that into my aux jack in the car and wirelessly get a feed from this car with the Tascam in the boot. It's very simple, very easy to set up, so yeah, let's get on with the shoot. There's actually 5 cameras on the car right now. There's 4 inside and 1 on the bonnet. So there's coverage there for all angles and all bits of chat that they want. It's an absolutely gorgeous day out, which is fantastic. But for the GoPros, it's a bit annoying because they don't hold highlights too well. So if we turn around the corner and the sun blasts out, say the driver or the passenger, it doesn't hold that, and it'll just be, you lose all the detail, it'll just be too hot. So that's why we've decided to drive northbound on the M50. It'll get the sun kind of to our side, maybe behind us. Because the back windows on the RAV4, it's a Toyota RAV4 that they're driving, they're all tinted. So it can be quite dark inside, and if we get the sun behind us, it should help us a bit. You know, we're essentially getting a full interview setup done in this car, and it's relatively cheap. You know, you've 4 GoPros on them and a few Sennheiser G3s and a multi-track recorder. You know, a Zoom H6 would do it perfect as well. I think we're using it's a Tascam DR680. It's Rory's. Rory is one of the guys I live with, and he's a sound man. Now there's a truck after going in front of me here, and I can't see where the fucking Jeep is. I have no idea how long this is going to take. Hopefully it doesn't go too late, because I'm going to be driving back to Galway this evening, and I just want to have at least a night to myself where I don't really have to do anything. To be honest, I'll probably be editing this. Oh. Day's work done, it's not even 3 o'clock.